Hey everybody, it's Keegan here. I'm back with another video for you guys, and it's time for another collection video once again. So yesterday I did an updated version of my Xbox 360 collection, and now I'm going to be doing an updated version of my Xbox One collection. Now, I have a total of 50 games on disc for the Xbox One, and I also got some games on digital, which I will be showing around the end of the video. Now, just a quick note, some of the games I own on digital on my Xbox One are Xbox 360 games, but I'll be including those as well. But anyways, let's not waste any more time and let's get right into it. This is going to be a big video. So, as per usual, we'll be going each game in alphabetical order and we'll talk a little bit about them as we go by the games one at a time. Anyways, so the first game we got here is Assassin's Creed Syndicate, one of the two Assassin's Creed games that I own for the Xbox One. I actually really enjoyed this one. I know some people were mixed on it. Out of all the Assassin's Creed games that I played so far, this one might be my favorite. I know I kind of want to play some more of the other Assassin's Creed games like 4, Black Flag, Assassin's Creed 3, and a couple of other ones. But again, out of all the ones I played, this one's my favorite. I don't know, but something about this game I really like about it, but I'm not sure how to describe it. I beat the game, but I haven't played the game since I beat it, but I remember really enjoying this one, and I also like the setting, too, in London in the 1860s. But all in all, this was a great game that I really enjoyed. Excuse me. Next up is Assassin's Creed Origins. I liked Origins, but it's not my favorite of all the Assassin's Creed games that I played so far. But it's still a pretty good game. But I don't know. I liked Syndicate a little bit better. But I could understand they were trying to do something different with the controls and stuff, and trying to be a lot different than the other games. But for what it's worth, I thought it was pretty good. But I still like Syndicate the best. But yeah, not much else for me to say about this one. I actually haven't played any of the newer Assassin's Creed games that have come out since Origins. I don't know why though. Next up, we got some. The next three are Battlefield games, starting with Battlefield 4, one of the first games I got with my Xbox One. I got it for Christmas back in 2014, so I've had the Xbox One for over 10 years. I really like Battlefield 4. It's probably tied with Battlefield 3 as my favorite Battlefield game that I played. Really fun game to play online. The campaign's all right. I like, well, it's all only for the multiplayer, but the campaign was decent. But hey, the online was a lot of fun. I really liked a lot of the different maps in this game. But all in all, really fun game. Next up, Battlefield Hardline. This game's alright. It's not as... I get it was trying to be something different, but it's not a great game, but it's decent. I liked how it was trying to be cops and robbers, which I thought was actually pretty interesting, but it's not as good as the other Battlefield games, but it's still a pretty decent game. Kind of got to give it credit because this was Visceral's last game before EA shut them down. That's the same company who also did the Dead Space games. But it's a pretty solid game. I had fun playing this one online, but yeah, not as good as the other ones, but it's still pretty fun to play. And the last Battlefield game, Battlefield 1. And probably the last truly great Battlefield game they've made. The other two games that have come out since this one weren't as good. This one was really fun to play, especially with the different modes you can do, and I really liked a lot of the different maps. And the setting in World War I was really unique too, but yeah, I had a lot of fun with this one, and I actually really liked the campaigns in this game too. But overall, one of the best Battlefield games in my opinion. And the last truly great Battlefield game, I'd say, as well. Next up, Blacksad Under the Skin. This is the limited edition. It's a pretty solid game. It kind of reminds me of those Telltale games. Hell, this game even plays like some of the Telltale games where your actions in the story have consequences for throughout later into the story, which is pretty interesting. It's pretty good. It does have some bugs and some issues, But other than that, it's a pretty good game. Yeah, not much else for me to say about this one. And this limited edition came with 4 postcards and a lenticular image. I'm not going to show those because that's just going to take a little too long. Anyways, the next 5 games are Call of Duty games, starting with Call of Duty Black Ops 3. I know a lot of people liked Black Ops 3, but I didn't really like this one as much. I mean, it's not terrible. It's not the worst Call of Duty game either. I don't know. I just wasn't really a fan of this one. The campaign was really weird for a Call of Duty game. Like, not in a good kind of way, but it was just kind of weird. But I get they were trying to do something different with the campaign, but I don't know. I didn't really care for the campaign that much. Zombies was okay. And the multiplayer, it's just your average Call of Duty. But I don't know. I just wasn't a fan of Black Ops 3. Here's Black Ops 4. The only Call of Duty game that doesn't have a single player campaign. It's only online only. And this game was alright. I played it for a little while. Like, I thought it was fun for a little while, but then I got bored of it. But the fact that this Call of Duty game doesn't have a campaign, unlike the other games, is kind of weird. But, whatever. Well, hey, it's the first Call of Duty game to introduce Blackout or Battle Royale. Well, Warzones is what it's called in the later games. I thought the Warzones was actually pretty fun, despite the cheaters and stuff. I didn't like Zombies mode in Black Ops 4. I don't know. I just thought zombies in this game sucked. But, yeah. Well, no, other than that, it's an alright game. And then we got Infinite Warfare, which actually came out before Black Ops 4. I hated Infinite Warfare. Like, I don't know. I really did not like Infinite Warfare that much. I mean, I get it was trying to be something different, like going into outer space and stuff, which is kind of weird for a Call of Duty game, but it's not the first time they had a certain scene where it took place in outer space, but this game takes place primarily in outer space. I don't know, I just really did not like Infinite Warfare that much. I didn't play it very much either. I only played it like 2 or 3 times, and I never played it again. Next is Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2019. I honestly don't like how they just titled this one Modern Warfare because they'll get people confused with the 2007 Modern Warfare. But this one was actually pretty good, actually. The campaign was actually pretty good. The multiplayer was fun. And Warzones was fun, too. Because this was the first Call of Duty game to introduce Warzones, which was just the other version of Blackout, which was what it was called in Black Ops 4. But yeah, this one was fun. I like this one. I didn't buy the other 2 games. I did play the second one. The second one's alright, and the third game was shit. And the last Call of Duty game, Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War. I thought this game was fun for a little while, but then, I don't know. I just got bored of it, and then I stopped playing. The zombies in this one was actually pretty good, but I still think Black Ops 2 has the best zombies in my opinion. And yeah, this was actually the last new Call of Duty game that I bought. I haven't bought any of the other Call of Duty games since then. Sorry about that. I got interrupted by a phone call. But as I was going to say, this was actually the last new Call of Duty game that I've ever bought. I haven't bought any of the other Call of Duty games since, and I probably won't. Because personally, I think Call of Duty is just a dead franchise in my opinion. But yeah, not much else to say. Anyways, next up we got Dark Souls Remastered. It's a great game. It's a really hard game. Well, if you know what the Souls games are, including Elden Ring, you know it's going to be a hard game. But it's a great game. I never beat it though. I'm stuck at one part. I haven't gotten around to getting back into it. But it's a really good game. It's really hard though. I'll probably buy the other games one day if I ever beat this one. If I ever get back into it, that is. But yeah, great game. Next, Doom 2016. This game was fun, although for some reason I've never beat it for some reason. I played it for a while and then, I don't know, I just got bored of it and haven't got around to getting back into it. I don't have the other game, Doom Doom Eternal, I believe is what it was called. And I know I think there's another Doom game coming out this year. I forgot what it's called, but I will get the other ones eventually. I actually do have some other Doom games on digital on the Xbox, but I'll show those when we get to the games that I own on digital. Next up, we got Dying Light. Fantastic zombie game. I highly recommend this game. I really, really enjoyed this game. This game was amazing. And this is definitely one of the best zombie games ever made. I love this game. I beat the game twice in a row. And, yep, really, really good game. I haven't played Dying Light the Following yet, but I might check that one out one day. I do have the sequel, Dying Light 2, Stay Human. It was okay. It's not as good as the first one. It's a decent game, but it's nowhere near as good as the first game. I mean, I love the setting in the city. I thought the city looked really cool in this game, but I don't know. It wasn't as good as the first game, but it was all right. And there were some other issues I have with the game I'm not really going to get into here, but it's all right. I like the first game much better. Anyways, the next 3 games are Far Cry games, starting with Far Cry 4 Limited Edition. This was also one of the first games I got with my Xbox One. I really enjoyed Far Cry 4. It's probably tied with Far Cry 3 and Far Cry 2 as my favorite game in the series. I'm a big fan of the Far Cry games. And this was one of the first games I played in the series. I played the original on the Xbox 360 version of the original, and then I played this one. But yeah, this was the game that really got me into the Far Cry games. But yeah, really good game. I really enjoyed that one. And then we got Far Cry 5. I enjoyed this one. I like the setting in Montana. I forgot the name of the area in the game, but I really enjoyed Far Cry 5, and I especially love that one DLC where it takes you back to Vietnam. That one was a lot of fun, too. I didn't really care for I don't think I've played the other 2 DLCs. I don't know. I hear they're not as good. But yeah, I really enjoyed Far Cry 5. I don't have Far Cry Primal or Far Cry New Dawn. I haven't played those either. I'm not in a big rush to playing New Dawn. I hear New Dawn's not very good. I hear Primal's pretty good. But I do have Far Cry 6. This one, it was okay. It's not as good as the other games. I mean, it wasn't terrible either. It wasn't as good as the other games, but it was alright. Giancarlo Esposito did a pretty good job as the villain in the game, but I don't know. I mean, and I also loved the setting in this game, like the place where it takes place, that like the setting in the game, it looks really, really cool. But I don't know, this game, it was alright. I did manage to beat the game, but it's not one I'm really in a big rush to playing again anytime soon. But it was alright. Could have been better. Next up is Fallout 4 Game of the Year Edition, which comes with all the DLC. Really good game. I really enjoyed this one. And I remember my cousin who was living with my family at the time, like the day the game came out, he bought it from Walmart, and I played the game nonstop for a few weeks when I got it. And yeah, I loved Fallout 4. Such a great game. Although New Vegas is probably still my favorite in the series, but still a really good game though. Next is Fallout 76, the one that had a multiplayer, and I didn't really like this game as much. I remember the game being really broken at launch, and then the game improved. I haven't played the game since it came out, and I'm not really in a big rush to playing it. I know some people say it got better with certain updates, but I don't know. I'm probably not going to get back into this game. I just did not like Fallout 76 that much. Next up, we got Forza Horizon 2, another game that I got with my Xbox One for Christmas. This is actually my brother's game. I've played a little bit of it. It's a pretty good game. I know my brother likes this game. I think we have Forza Horizon 3 or 4 on digital. I can't remember, but we got another Forza game on digital on my Xbox that I'll show when we get to the games I have on digital. And then we got Forza Motorsport 6. Again, this is also my brother's game. I've never actually played this one. I don't think my brother really played this one. I think he only played it a few times and he never played it again for some reason. I don't know why. But yeah, this is my brother's game. I've never played it though. And next we got Grand Theft Auto 5. I love the Grand Theft Auto games. It's one of my favorite franchises of all time. Great game, but I will admit Rockstar really milked the game for what it's worth since the game came out. And I know we're getting GTA 6 this year, which I'm really looking forward into getting. But I like this game. It's just, I can totally agree. Well, I think we can all agree Rockstar really milked this game to death. And I used to play this game online all the time. I don't really play it as much as I used to anymore. Just there's so many assholes on the multiplayer. You just have some asshole flying around in the Oppressor Mark II blowing up your shit. Yeah. But other than that, it's a good game. I do look forward to the new game coming out this year. Next is Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon Wildlands. I actually really enjoyed this game. I know some people had some issues with it. And yeah, there are some issues with it. But I overall really enjoyed this game. I thought this game was a lot of fun. It's better to play with friends, personally. But if you have friends and you play this game together, it's a lot of fun. Especially doing the campaign together. It's a lot of fun if you do the campaign with friends. I don't have a Ghost Recon Breakpoint, although I hear that game's not very good. I'm not really in a big rush to trying it out, honestly. Next is Halo 5 Guardians. A good game, but not my favorite game in the Halo franchise. I haven't played the other Halo game that came out on the Xbox One. Halo... I forgot the name of it. I haven't played that one yet. I hear that one's alright. But it's pretty good. Not as good as the other games, but it's still pretty decent. Next is Hitman Definitive Edition. I enjoy the Hitman games. Hitman's a great franchise. I don't have Hitman 2 or 3 yet, but I'll probably get those one day. I really enjoyed this one. This game was fun. Yeah, great game. Next is Just Cause 3 and Just Cause 4. I've never played the first Just Cause game, but I have the second game on PC. Just Cause 3, great game. It's a lot of fun, and I really like the islands in this game. It's a really cool design of the levels, and I had a lot of fun with this one. Just Cause 4 is pretty good. I haven't played this one as much as the other ones, but it's pretty good from what I've played. I kind of need to get back into it more and play it some more, but from what I've played, it's a pretty good game. Next up is L.A. Noire. Fantastic game. This is one of my favorite games ever, and this is the remaster version. This game originally came out on the PS3, Xbox 360, and PC, and really good game. It kind of reminds me a little bit of that movie LA Confidential a little bit, but if you like LA Confidential, you'll love this game. This game is fantastic. I really wish they would do a sequel to this game. I thought this game was so good. I think it deserves a sequel, but who knows? Maybe one day we'll get a sequel, but who knows? Probably not anytime soon, though, but I'm hoping one day they'll do a sequel to it. Anyways, next is Mafia Definitive Edition and Mafia 3. I don't have Mafia 2. Also, I've never played Mafia 2, but I do want to try it out one day. Starting with Mafia Definitive Edition. A really good remaster of the original game that came out on the Xbox, PC, and PS2. I thought the people at Hangar 13 and 2K did a really good job remastering the original game. Hell, this game's a lot different than what the original game was. And, yeah, really good game. I kind of hated the racing level at one part early into the campaign. I thought the racing level was kind of annoying. But overall, really good game and a really good remaster. Here's Mafia 3, the first Mafia game I've ever played. I actually enjoyed Mafia 3 for what it is. I mean, it's not a perfect game. It does have some issues, and it does get a little repetitive at times. But I did manage to beat it, and I thought it was a pretty good game. But yeah, I liked it. I also really liked the soundtrack for the game, too. It has some really good music, too. Anyways. Oh, here we go. Next is Metro Redux with Metro 2033 and Metro Last Light and Metro Exodus. I really enjoyed both Metro 2033 and Metro Last Light. Both of those are really, really good games. I think I like the second game a little more, but the first game's still really good. And I did manage to beat those games. Metro Exodus, I think this one's probably the best, but for some reason, I never got around to beating it for some reason. I know, I really need to get back into this game at some point, but it's a really good game. Really good first-person shooter games, and yeah, I recommend these games if you've never played them. They're all really, really good games. But those are the Metro games. Next is Rainbow Six Siege. I don't play this game anymore. I used to play it a long time ago, but I don't play it anymore. But I used to like this game, but I don't know. I don't really play this game anymore. It's not as fun as it used to be. And I kind of hated how Ubisoft fucked up a lot of the original maps when this game first came out. I hated how they changed up a lot of the older maps. I don't know why they did it, but yeah. My brother loves this game, though. In fact, he played the game so much, he actually wore the disc out. That's kind of funny. He has the game on digital now, but the disc used to work, but not anymore, because my brother played the hell out of it, and he eventually wore the disc out. That's kind of funny. But I don't really play Siege anymore. It's not that good these days. Next is Red Dead Redemption 2. Fantastic game. I loved this game. I beat the game twice in a row, and yeah, such a good game. And the multiplayer, the online's pretty fun too, but I really wish Rockstar would focus on the multiplayer more than they do for Grand Theft Auto 5. Like, they don't really pay attention to the online very much. They mostly focus the online for GTA 5. But, yeah, it's kind of a shame. But all in all, this is still a really, really good game. I love Red Dead Redemption 2. Next up, we got Resident Evil 7 Biohazard and Resident Evil 8 Village. Resident Evil 7 is a really good game, and I like how they turned the franchise into a first-person shooter. And, yeah, it's creepy, it's gory, and it was a lot of fun. And I did beat this game twice, and I haven't really played much of the DLC for this game. I gotta get the rest of the DLC at some point. But all in all, it's a really, really good game. Resident Evil 8, on the other hand, I really enjoyed this game. It was, I'm not sure if I would say it's as good as Resident Evil 7, but I still really, really enjoyed this one. My only issue is the boss fights in this game are too easy. The boss fights were not that hard at all, but all in all, this was still a really good game. I really enjoyed this one. Anywho. Next up, we got Sniper Elite 3 Ultimate Edition, Sniper Elite 4, and Sniper Elite 5. I really enjoy the Sniper Elite games. This is one of my favorite gaming franchises of all time. And I know they recently came out with a new Sniper Elite game. I haven't played it yet, but I will play it one day. Sniper Elite 3, really good game. I'm actually currently replaying this game. And this actually comes with all the DLC, which is sweet. And, yeah, I really liked Sniper Elite 3. 4 and 5, both of those are amazing. I can't decide which one I like better. One of these two is probably my favorite in the franchise. I don't know. I really liked 4 and 5, and I especially love the level designs for these two games. But, yeah, these games are great. If you like stealth games and third-person shooters, I would recommend you try out the Sniper Elite games. They're all really, really good. And I do plan to get the new game eventually when I buy a PS5. But yeah, really, really good games. Next up is Soul Calibur 6. The only Soul Calibur game that I own and have ever played. It's pretty good. I'm not really big into fighting games besides Super Smash Brothers. But it's still a pretty good game. I didn't really play this game a whole lot, but it's still a pretty solid fighting game. I haven't played any of the other Soul Calibur games. Next is Steep. This is my brother's game. I've never actually played it, but it does look like a pretty good game. But I've Never played it for some reason, but yeah, it's my brother's game. My brother used to play this game. He doesn't play it anymore, though. I think he liked it. I don't know. Next is South Park: The Fractured But Whole. I also have The Stick of Truth, but that game's on digital. We'll get to that when we get to the digital games. Really good game. I thought this game was hilarious. It was fun to play, and the RPG elements work really well with this game. And yeah, all in all, I really enjoyed The Fractured But Whole. This game was really fun. I know they came out with another South Park game last year. It's not like The Fractured But Whole or The Stick of Truth, but I'm not going to bother with it. I heard it was terrible anyways, so I'm not going to bother with that other South Park game. Anyways, right now we got 7 more games on disc, and then we'll move on to the digital games. Next up, Titanfall. Really fun first-person shooter. I've never played the second one. I hear the second game's a lot better. I might try it out one day, but this was a really good game. Really fun science fiction first-person shooter game. But yeah, if you like first-person shooter games, you'd like this one. This game was a lot of fun. I'll probably try out the second game one day. Next is Watch Dogs. This is the Steelbook and from the limited edition. And Watch Dogs Legion. I have the second game on digital. I enjoyed the first Watch Dogs game. I thought it was pretty good. I mean, it did have some problems, but I still enjoyed this game. I did beat the game twice. I also really enjoyed the second one. I think I liked the second game better. The second one was great, too. Watch Dogs Legion, it was okay. It's not as good as the first two. I did play through it for a little while. I thought it was kind of cool. You can play as several different characters in the game. Like, you can recruit them, and you can make them playable, but I don't know. This game just got kind of boring, and I don't know. I kind of stopped playing it, but it was alright. Next is The Walking Dead, the complete first season plus 400 days. I don't have the other Walking Dead games. I really want to try those at some point, but really great game. This game is fantastic. It kind of sucks that Telltale Games went out of business, but oh well. But this was still a really good game, though. Next is A Way Out. A really good co-op game to play with your friends or family. Like, it's a 2-player game, and it was a really good game. Me and my brother played through this whole game in one weekend, and it was so much fun to play. It was pretty short, but it was still a really good game. If you have any friends or siblings who you like to play co-op games with, I would recommend it. This game's a lot of fun to play. I really enjoyed this one. Next is Wolfenstein: The New Order, The Old Blood, and Wolfenstein 2: The New Colossus. The New Order and The Old Blood are both really good games. I really enjoyed those. I think I like The Old Blood slightly better than The New Order, but The New Order is still really good. Wolfenstein 2 is great as well, although I haven't played this one as much as the other two, but I still really enjoyed from what I've played. I need to get back into this game at some point. I'm not going to bother with Wolfenstein: The New Blood. I hear that game's garbage. Anyway, so those are the games I own on disc. Now we'll move on to the games that I own on digital. Alright, so I got a lot of digital games here. These are the games that I own. Anyways, we got 7 Days to Die. That game was fun for a little while. I used to play it with a friend who I don't really play with anymore. It was fun for a while, but then, I don't know, it kind of got boring. I know the game is much better on PC, but, yeah. Anyways, Airport Simulator 2019. Never played that one. I think my brother might have downloaded that one. I'm not sure. Amnesia Collection. It comes with Amnesia: The Dark Descent, Justine, and A Machine for Pigs. I did beat The Dark Descent, and that game was really good. Machine for Pigs is pretty good, but I don't know. I like the first one better. I haven't played the other Amnesia games. Justine, that game was a pain in the ass, because if you die, the game just ends. But yeah, anyways, we got Apex Legends. I couldn't really get into Apex Legends. I played it a little bit, but I don't know. I just couldn't really get into it for some reason. What's this one? Ark Survival Evolved. I've never played that. I hear that one's supposed to be really good. I honestly didn't know we even had this one. I don't know if my brother played it or not, but yeah, a little no. Some of these games that are on digital, I've actually never played for some reason. But yeah, Battle Ages, never played it. Call of Duty, I'm assuming that's Call of Duty Warzones. Nah, that game was fun, and I don't know, there's a lot of cheaters in it, which is my main problem with it, but yeah. Call of Duty Advanced Warfare, that game I have digitally because my Xbox One is actually the Advanced Warfare bundle. That game was fun for a while, but then, I don't know, I kind of got bored of it. What's this one? Construction Simulator. What is this one? Simulator 2 US, never played that one. Crossout, never played it. Dark Souls Remastered Demo. Dead Island Definitive Edition. And Dead Island Riptide. And Dead Island Retro Revenge. I played the first Dead Island, really good game, although I've never beaten it for some reason. I don't know why, but it's a good game. I haven't played Riptide or Retro Revenge yet. I hear Retro Revenge is not very good, though. I got that one for free along with Riptide Definitive Edition because I bought those in one pack. Destiny, I used to play that game a long time ago, but then I got bored of it. I didn't bother buying Destiny 2. I tried it out at my friend's house, and I don't know, it felt kind of the same as the first one, so yeah, I didn't bother buying the second one for some reason. But yeah. Dishonored Definitive Edition, really good game. I haven't got around to beating it. I'm pretty close to the end, but I don't know. I haven't got around to beating it for some reason. We got Doom 1 and 2, Doom 3, and Doom 64. Doom is awesome. I beat that one. I haven't beaten Doom 2 yet, but that one's still really good. Doom 3, I actually have the original Xbox version of that game, so I have that one actually on disc on my original Xbox. Really good game though. And Doom 64, much like Doom 3, I have it on the Nintendo 64. I honestly like the Nintendo 64 version over the Xbox version for some reason, but I don't know, that's just me. But really good games. Far Cry 5, Farming Simulator 15 and 17, just your farming games. It's pretty simple. Fortnite, fun game. Haven't played it in a while. But yeah, it's pretty fun. Forza Horizon 4, never played it. That's my brother's game. Friday the 13th, the game. I thought that game was fun for a little while. I don't know. I got bored of it. I don't think you could play that game anymore, though, actually. Gang Beasts, that game is fun. That game is hilarious. Gems of War, I've never played it. Grand Theft Auto 5, we already talked about that one. Green Hell. I think I played that one for a little bit. It's not bad. High on Life, I've never played that one, but I know that game is it was made by the creator of Rick and Morty, Justin Roiland. I've never played it, though. I honestly didn't even know we even had that game. Hitman, Human Fall Flat, that game is really fun. It Takes Two, I've never played that one. Keep Talking and Nobody Explodes. Never played that one. Kerbal Space Program. It's okay on console. The game is much better on PC. I have the game on PC too. Lego Jurassic World demo. Never played it. Mad Max. That game was pretty fun. I haven't played it too much of it though. I should get back into it at some point. It's from the same people that made the Just Cause games. Metal Gear Solid 5 Ground Zeroes. Amazing game. I also have the Phantom Pain somewhere, but it's not listed here for some reason. Or might be down below as we scroll down, but I don't know. Minecraft, it's fun. Mud Runner, it's a pretty fun game. Outlast 1 and Outlast 2, both really good. I beat the first one and Whistleblower, but I've never beaten Outlast 2. I gotta get back into Outlast 2. PUBG, it's fun. It's better on PC, I'd say. Prominence Poker, never played it. Roblox, Sleeping Dogs. That's a good game. I think that game is pretty underrated. South Park, The Stick of Truth. That game is fun. State of Decay 2. I didn't like that one. Subnautica. That game's pretty good. The Hunter, Call of the Wild. That's my brother's game. I played a little bit of it. It's actually pretty good. Vigor. I thought that game was fun for a while, but I don't know. I got bored of it. And Warframe. I couldn't get into Warframe for some reason. I don't know, it just wasn't really my kind of game. It's very similar to Destiny actually, but I don't know, I got bored of that game. Watch Dogs 2, great sequel. And then we got some original Xbox 360 and original Xbox games. We got Conquer Live and Reloaded, which is the Xbox version of Conker's Bad Fur Day. That game's funny. I never beat it though for some reason. Crackdown, that one's fun. Dead Space, that game's good. I have the second game on disc. Yeah, I showed that in my Xbox 360 collection video that I did yesterday. Dragon Age 2. I actually didn't know we even had Dragon Age 2. I don't even know how we got it. I've never played it though. Far Cry Classic. That's the first Far Cry game. It's pretty good. Far Cry 2. I love that game. I have the game on disc actually, but I don't know why we have it on digital as well. Tom Clancy's Splinter Cell, the first one. It's pretty good. Plants vs. Zombies, classic. Metal Gear Solid Peace Walker. I love that game. I love the Metal Gear Solid games. Lego Star Wars 3. I've never played it. I didn't even know we had this game. I think my brother might have played it with his friend. I don't know, though. And Grand Theft Auto 4. Classic. And, let's go to, all games. Oh, we got, Among Us. Never played it. Control. Cavalry 2. Celeste, City Skylines, Crash Team Racing. I've never played that one. Crossout, I've never played. DayZ, I didn't even know we had that one. I think that might be for the Game Pass. Oh yeah, it is Game Pass. I've never played those. Dead Cells, never played. Dead Rising, a good game. Yeah, I like it. Deep Rock Galactic, Descenders, Dishonored 2. I've never played those. Dragon Ball, what is this? Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2, never played it. Firewatch, never played. For Honor, I thought that game was fun for a little while, but I don't know, I got bored of that one. Fortnite, Goat Simulator, I thought that game was stupid. Gears 5, I didn't even know we had. Well, these are all Game Pass games, but yeah, I haven't really played much of these Game Pass games, because I don't know why. Gone Home, that's actually a really good indie game. I actually enjoyed that one. Grounded, never played it. I heard it's good though. Halo Wars 2, never played. Hellblade, Suna Sacrifice, never played it. Inside, I've never played. Limbo, never played, but I hear it's really good. Oh wait, there's Metal Gear Solid, The Phantom Pain. It's just in the gold. That explains it. One Piece, Pirate Warriors. I never played that, but I'm assuming that's a fighting game. Ori and the Will of the Wisps. I never played that. I hear it's a really good game though. Overcooked 2, Payday 2, never played it. I played the first Payday though. I have that one on PC. Plants vs. Zombies, Garden Warfare 2, never played. Power Wash, never played. Prison Architect, that game is much better on PC. I'll say that one. Prominence, oh yeah, I already said that one. Psychonauts 2, never played. Cube 2, never played. Resident Evil, the first one, good game. Rise, Son of Rome, never played. Slay the Spire, never played. Slime Rancher, never played it, and I don't think I've heard of that one either. Snow Runner, I'm assuming it's kind of the same as Mud Runner, or whatever it's called. Spitfire, Farewell Edition, never played that one or heard of it. Stardew Valley, never played. Subnautica, Super Hot, Mind Control, Delete. That game is fun, but it's really hard. Subliminal, I never played. The Technomancer, never played. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Shredder's Revenge, never played. Totally Reliable Delivery Service, never played. Trackmania, never played. Trials Fusion, never played. I played one of the Trials game. I think it was Trials Evolution. I don't remember, though. I think I played that one, though. The Turing Test, never played it. Unpacking, never even heard of that game. Vampire Survivors, I've never played that one or heard of it. And Wreckfest. And Yeah, I think that's about it. Those are all the games I have on digital, and my arm's getting tired. But yeah, so those are all the games I have for my Xbox One. Alright guys, that's going to be it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. As always, if you enjoyed the video, feel free to leave a like, comment below, and subscribe if you're new to the channel. I will be doing some more updated collection videos sometime soon. I'm not sure which one I'll do next. It might be the Wii video or maybe the PS3. I'm not exactly sure yet, but there will be more collection videos and updated collection videos coming out soon, so stay tuned for more. Anyways, guys, that's all I got to say, so thanks for watching. Hope you all have a great day, and I'll see you guys later. Have a good one, guys. Peace.